Good afternoon, everybody. I can imagine we are tired, and I can relate because I've gone for so many tech events that you understand, you don't understand, you shall listen, right? So before I go into my topic, how many of us are like really, really technical let me start from the tech space. How many of us are like developers? Any developer in the house? Any developer? Okay, then, okay. So here we're the non-technical people, right? So are there like product managers in the house? Okay. Sorry, what do you do then? Yeah. Okay, then you. What do you do? Okay, so you're looking to go into. All right, so hi once again. My name is Doyin. Just call me Doyin so that we avoid murdering the name. And I'll be talking about product roadmaps and team management in a decentralized world. And this topic is because I'm a product manager and I just try as much as possible to bridge the gap between, the technical aspect of building product as well as the non-technical aspect and the users, right? So fun fact, first of all, before I go into my entire slide, I actually started knowing about Web3 around 2 years ago, I guess. And I think it started from Web3 Bridge to like Web3 Lagos event. So welcome to the club. I'm happy to welcome you. All right, so fun fact, did you know that the decentralized nature of Web3 fundamentally changes the way product roadmaps are created and the way they are managed? Unlike traditional centralized, the previous speaker spoke about, translational, the traditional aspect and everything. So unlike traditional centralized approach, Web3 demands a new level of flexibility and adaptability where product strategies must continuously evolve to keep the pace with rapid technological enhancement and user expectations. And another one is, do you know that the effective team management in a decentralized world, it hinges on fostering trust, transparency, and communications. So with teams that are spread across, the globe or across the internet, like we say, and time zones, leaders must leverage the right tools and strategies to ensure that everyone remains aligned. That's basically when you work with remote teams. That's what this just talks about. Ensure that everyone remains aligned and motivated, even when they might never meet in person. Embracing these changes is key to thriving in the Web3 landscape. All right, so first off, what's product management, right? So product management is the strategic process of guiding a product. We basically say from ideation to launch, from start to finish, right? But I'll tell you that it goes beyond that. Ensuring that it meets the needs of the users and it aligns with the overall business objective of the organization or of the company. So as a product manager, right, my responsibility or our responsibilities is like for us to define the product vision, setting the goals, to create roadmaps, and we work closely with cross-functional teams to bring the product to market, because it doesn't just end at you building products. You have to take it to market. People have to use it. The users, the customers, they have to be satisfied. So this role actually involves balancing customer needs, market trends, technical capabilities, and business goals to deliver a successful product. So what are the importance of product management? It's really important because one, it ensures that products are not only technically feasible, but they are also well designed to meet the market demands and drive business growth. That's why sometimes they'll be like, okay, what's more important? Is it user experience or is it functionality? But everything matters, right? But it has to work before, if it's not working well, then it's a bad user experience, right? So it also serves as the bridge between the customer, the development team, and the business. So you're like the middleman between these three teams or these three people. So by aligning the product vision with customer needs and market opportunities, product management plays a vital role in creating products that succeed in the market and deliver value to the users as well. Now, into the main topic proper. So, product roadmaps, what's their role in guiding, the Web3 development in this Web3 space that we are? First, in defining the vision and direction, a product roadmap is, we can call it like the backbone or that's what gives you the timeline as to when you start the development of a product and when you are likely to finish it, because there are times that your roadmap will not be roadmapping. You might exceed it and you have to shift target dates, delivery timelines, and the rest. So it articulates the long-term vision and direction of the product. So a product roadmap helps in organizing these elements in such a way that it balances the immediate needs with the long-term objectives. By setting clear priorities, the roadmap ensures that resources are allocated efficiently and that development efforts are aligned. And also, it helps in adapting to rapid changes. So the Web3 space is characterized by rapid technological advancement and shifting user expectations. So a well-crafted product roadmap is not static, right? It's dynamic, it can change. So it allows for flexibility as well as adaptability. It helps the team to respond to changes in the market. And it helps when you receive user feedback, you have to adjust something in your product, you have to make some tweaks and the likes, just to help make sure that that product is still relevant in the market and it's also being competitive. So by regularly revisiting and updating the roadmap, teams can stay agile and proactive in a fast-paced environment. Another one is facilitating communication and alignment. So in the Web3 space, where teams may be spread across different geographies and time zones, a product roadmap serves as a critical communication tool to everyone, and it ensures that everyone involved in the project, be it developers, be it designers, be it brand managers, whatever, right, and including the stakeholders. So it ensures that everybody is on the same page and everybody is kept abreast of the progress of your product. Supporting strategic decision-making is another role that roadmap plays, as well as ensuring continuous improvement as well. So how do we balance innovation with user needs and market trends in the Web3 space? So not to bore you with these plenty stories, right? One is user-centric approach. So this means you have to align the innovation with the user expectation, because a user-centric approach is very essential, right, for ensuring that innovation does not outspace the actual demands and expectations of the market. It's fine. People really want applications that can help them probably make payment faster or whatever specific sector you are in the tech space, right? So having a user-centric approach can help you to innovate, whereby you want to add more features or you want to, add new things to the products that you already have, but not to lose focus on the long-term goal or on the main goal, because most times your products might already be in the market. So you can have those things, list them out in your product backlog, and just keep innovating little by little, because that helps you not to shift your focus as a development team or as an organization, right, from the long-term objective, what you aim to achieve long-term. Another one is market analysis. So utilizing trends and competitor insights, because if you would agree with me, the Web3 space is highly competitive, right? Because with new players constantly entering the market, to stay ahead, it is very crucial to keep a pulse on market trends and competitor strategies. And this involves you regularly analyzing industry reports, observing the shifts in user behaviors, and monitoring the success of competitors' feature and product. So when you're trying to, bring up new things, innovate, and all of that, it's very essential that you do your market research as well as your competitors analysis. From there, you can now derive your unique value proposition and try to see how your own product stands out from the market. Then we also have prioritization. So this helps in balancing innovation with practical demands. Yeah, it's nice, you want to like add this to your product, but what's the market really saying? What do the people like? What do they really want? Your innovation might not necessarily be what the market needs at that time. So you need to like really know how to prioritize and how to balance innovation with market practical demands. And one of the biggest challenges in product management, particularly in a fast-paced world of Web 3.0, is balancing the drive for innovation with practical needs of users. So while it's important to push the boundaries of what's possible, which is innovation, right? It's equally important to ensure that the product remains user-friendly, reliable, and it's aligned with the market demands. And how can you achieve this? By prioritizing. That's why sometimes when you're trying to flesh out prioritization techniques and the rest, they'll tell you what major people use today. They'll tell you most school. So which one is a must-have, which one is can have, could have, and the rest. So how do we adapt to the fast-paced changes in the Web3 landscape? Agility and flexibility, continuous feedback, and risk management. So for agility and flexibility, it basically means you responding to rapid technological advancement. And how do you do this to thrive in the Web3 environment? You can adopt an agile approach by quickly pivoting or adapting to new information or new requests that you get, by responding to shifts in user behaviors, technological breakthroughs, and changes in the competitive landscape. Also, another strategy is to maintain a flexible roadmap that when new updates or new challenges or risks, when they come, you can quickly adjust and it's not going to take a toll on your development process or your development plan. So you need to treat the roadmap as a living document. They always say your PRD, that's your product requirement documentation. They always say it's a living document. You always have to update it because new things will definitely come. So you have to keep updating and updating because a product is never 100% done. So adjust your plans as circumstances change and also stay responsive to capitalize on new opportunities and then address challenges quickly. Another one is continuous feedback. That's by refining and updating your product roadmap. So unlike the traditional software development where updates may be released on a fixed schedule, Web3 products often require continuous iteration based on real-time feedback from users. Also, by regularly collecting and analyzing feedbacks, teams can identify areas of improvement. That's why most times some teams, every team actually should be doing like retrospective. Okay, what did we do better? What can we improve on? And the likes. So that way you can uncover new feature ideas and address pain points before they become significant issues. So when you identify risk, you should be able to mitigate it early enough. And moreover, involving the community in development process can foster a sense of ownership and loyalty amongst users. That's why these days you see that many products, right? I think it started from, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it started from the Web3 space. That's why we have people like the developer relations, the developer advocates. They're like the middleman now between the internal development team and the community of users that actually use the products that you put out. And lastly, we have the risk management. So how you get to navigate unforeseen challenges in the Web3 environment, because I don't think there is a Web3 space without its own risk. Everything we do in the tech space is risk. So new technologies would definitely introduce unforeseen challenges, unforeseen circumstances, from security vulnerabilities to scalability issues. Additionally, regulatory changes or shifts in the broader economic landscape can impact highly the viability of certain features or sometimes even the entire project. So effective risk management is essential for navigating these uncertainties. All right, so next we're just going to, how do you get to manage decentralized teams and project team settings whereby they will tell you, see something like EMEA, the East Africa, Middle Africa, and the rest, exactly. And you are in Nigeria, right? What's come to us, you're like maybe designer or product manager or the rest, right? So how do you get to manage and communicate with people that you're not in the same region with? So some challenges could be time zone difference, cultural and communication barriers, coordination and integration. And these are most of the challenges that you might face or you would face when you're working with remote teams. And how can you get to see that as an opportunity? You get to see it as a diverse perspective. You get diverse perspectives from people that are not from your same region, people that you guys are not, probably you're not staying in Nigeria together, or they don't live in Africa. You get to see how they work and how they do their own things, access to global talent, then flexibility and work-life balance as well. They say abroad people in both, they don't like stress. They don't even have stress. It's here in Nigeria, we want to kill ourselves. So how do you, effective communication and collaboration is one way. And through this, you can use technology. You can try to do regular updates or check-ins. Try to know, aside work, try to know how your team members are doing, how your developers are doing, because it seems like developers, they are going through a lot, like a whole lot these days. So it is nice sometimes when you keep work aside and just try to resonate with them on kind of a more personal level, right? Also, clear documentation helps. Let your PRD be concise and simple. Then feedback mechanism is another way. Another way is for you to foster transparency and trust. So how do you do this? Open communication channel is a way for you to foster transparency and trust amongst a decentralized team. Also, try to recognize and celebrate achievements. Be it it can be very little, it can be very big, right? You've been trying to fix an error or a bug or whatever that has happened to me before. It took a month before we were able to cross and make way past that hurdle. But then when it was done, it was like we achieved one very big thing, although there was still the bigger thing to like solve, right? But then that's a milestone, that's an achievement. Also promote accountability, whereby you get to set clear expectations and hold team members accountable for their responsibilities. So you can use project management tools to track the progress, such as Jira, Trello, GitHub project, and the rest. We have many, even Notion is also one of it. Then encourage team interaction, facilitate virtual team building activities and social interaction, just to help team members that are not in the same space to get to know each other better. Then leadership visibility. So always ensure that leaders are visible and accessible to the team. Regularly communicate the vision, the goals, and updates to maintain alignment and inspire confidence in your team members. These are like some of the case studies of successful decentralized product launches that we have today. Just few, because there are so many. We have Automatic, which used to be WordPress, right? So they operate WordPress.com actually, but with a fully remote team that has been spread across over 70 countries. We have GitLab as well, is a remote first company that offers DevOps platform, and they use their product for all their development needs as well. They ensure there's extensive documentation and public tools. We also have Zapier. Zapier provides an automation tool with a fully remote team, and some of their success factors, they do clear procedures and regular checking, like I said before. Also effective communication across different time zones, and team members, they work independently to meet the goal of the organization. Thank you very much. So in creating and managing product roadmaps and decentralized team in the Web3 space, it involves careful planning as well as flexibility. You should be able to adapt real time and quickly to any new changes or new requests that may come. Also, try to focus on clear milestones, balancing innovation with user needs, right? And staying agile in a fast-changing environment. So apply these strategies to ensure that your product and team adapt well and properly to the decentralized world. Success relies not just on technology, right, but on meeting user needs and managing remote teams effectively. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you another time. Thank you.